tonight on Size Eyes in Disguise.
Zeus has some pretty weird weather going on for tonight. In Des Moines, in Ames, it's 54 degrees. We'll have more on that later.
Plus, my neighbor Joe added the international forecast. All that and more as this Tuesday, October 30th edition of Size Eyes on the Skies starts right now, neighbor.
Live from Studio 171 in Ames, Iowa, the Iowa State Meteorology Department team of meteorologists brings you the latest weather from around the country and out your front door. Iowa State's longest running television program and the only live weather broadcast on campus starts right now. This is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Well, welcome back to Size Eyes. I'm now joined by my neighbor Meg. Meg, how's the weather outside today?
Today it was a little cold. I'm not sure how I like that. I had to talk to the centaurs today and they were really weird.
What, you're not from Iowa?
No, I'm from like Greece, you know.
Well, I feel out of place.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I'm here visiting Iowa today and it's actually been kind of cool. It's been relatively for fall.
Yeah, well, that's why I have my cardigan sweater on.
Yep. Yeah, right now it is 54 degrees here in Ames. Very similar all across the state. 55 degrees in Des Moines, 52 in Fort Dodge, 54 in Council Bluffs. What kind of a names for your towns is that? I think it's a little weird, but hey, it is a different continent. Well, back to you, Matt.
Yeah. Well, now it is time for tonight's weather story, neighbor. On this date in 1991, a major winter storm pounded the upper Midwest from October 30th into November 2nd with some of the most severe effects occurring on Halloween. Don't be scared of that snow out there. Snow moved into southern Iowa on the afternoon of the 30th and changed to mixed precipitation and ice on the 31st and continuing late afternoon on November 1st. Wow, this is a long story. Total ice accumulations range from 1 to 2 inches in southwestern Iowa, and north central Iowa saw 2 to 3 inches across southern and southeastern Minnesota. It was pretty slippery out there. And now here's my neighbor Joe. With a look at what's going on around the country.
Well, thanks, Mr. Rogers. You are the best neighbor in the neighborhood. You always shovel my sidewalk during the cold, snowy winters as well. He's a very energetic old man as well. But by the way, I'm doing this for all Cubs fans in the nation. I'm doing this especially for Theo Epstein as well, appearing on Size Eyes on the Skies. I'll talk about the weather and some baseball news coming up.
Welcome back to my neighborhood, and here's Joe with a look at what's happening around the nation.
Thanks, Mr. Rogers. So we look at the almanac today. We did have apparently 0.01 inches of rain down in the Des Moines metro. Yeah, here we go. So now temperatures. Temperatures, I mean, we have 54 in Kansas City. Don't mind me, I'm just using my scorecard to point out to the numbers tonight. 60 in Cincinnati, 49 in Minneapolis. So pretty seasonal across the Midwest. As we go out into the National League West or American League West territory, out on the West Coast or Western Interior. 49 in Billings, 33 in Denver, where they're getting actually a lot of snow at Coors Field tonight. And as we head out to the east, a little bit colder as well. Zooming into the Midwest here, 55 in Des Moines, 52 in Sioux Falls, very seasonal, about just on the average for this time of year. 50s and 60s across the board. Moving on to the Northeast here, where Boston is at 45, celebrating their World Series recently. By the way, Theo Epstein is from Boston. He is one heck of a man. He has changed Boston and the Cubs forever. And 37 in Caribou as well. Moving on to the Southeast, 80 degrees in Tampa. Perfect temperature for me to go out, enjoy the sunshine, and get some tan going on before spring training. 78 down in Miami, and across the board, mostly 60s and 70s across the general southeast portion of the U.S. Down in Arizona, 52 in Flagstaff, but 84 down in Phoenix. Mesa, I bet you're about 65 degrees right now. Very nice. I can't wait for spring training. 66 in Albuquerque, again 33 in Denver, where they're getting several inches of snow going on right now tonight, and 49 in Elko, Nevada. And moving up to the northeast again, we have very chilly air moving up all the way through the Rocky Mountains here, with 30s and 40s going on, a little bit warmer off to the high plains, and a little bit warmer at mid-50s to upper 50s along the west coast by those warmer waters. We take a look, whatever this map means. I think it's the upper atmosphere according to the title. We can see that it has something to do with the jet stream, right? Where we have the jet stream going all the way up to Vancouver, coming all the way down to Texas, and going all the way back up to the northeast. And according to my scorecard here, let me do some analysis of this, kind of wild scorecard and kind of my statistics. I believe, according to this, the areas with lower, or what you call it, darker colors kind of represent some of those cooler temperatures, according to my statistics here. And the areas in orange and red and yellows are representative of warmer temperatures. So again, Arizona looking not too bad. Spring training is only 3.5 months away. I expect all my players to be there a couple days early. We're going to have some good surprises going on for us here as spring training rolls around. But again, warm towards the south, cold towards the north. The variable, or the classic clash of the seasons going on during the fall time. Current radar picture, we have some slight rain moving through eastern Iowa up through the Chicagoland area into Michigan. Nothing too severe, just some light rain showers in late October on a nice Halloween Eve night. Clear and quiet for Boston's parade tomorrow, it looks like. Again, clear in the southeast, Atlanta, as the Braves try to figure out what happened to them against the Dodgers recently, as they just really fell apart. And snow in the Rockies. And as we zoom on, I'm not sure why we're zooming to Florida, but not much going on down there. Sunny skies, clear skies for the nighttime. The current watch warning pictures, again, we have some nice winter storm watches and warnings going on in the Colorado just south of Denver area. About 6 to 8 inches of snow in the lower elevations, with maybe going on a foot of snow in the higher elevation. Some flash flood watches as well through the Ohio Valley. And our spooky city forecast tonight is Frankenstein, Missouri, just a few hours west of St. Louis. Oh, did I just say that word? Oh my. I'm sorry, Theo, I didn't mean to say that. Don't worry, we're going to smoke them next year, like we always do recently, ever since I've come to town. Anyway, Wednesday and Thursday we're looking at some rain showers and highs in the upper 50s, gradually warming up to the 60s with more rain, maybe probably a drier weekend, but more rain, heavier rain going on into Monday and Tuesday in Frankenstein, Missouri. Have a happy Halloween, Frankenstein. I hope you don't have too many Frankenstein costumes going on in this town. That would be a little bit, too common, I would suppose. But anyway, I've enjoyed the season, and go Cubs.
Well, Joe, I didn't really like that comment about St. Louis. Well, anyways, let's take a look at tonight's trivia question. What is the most popular candy for trick-or-treaters? Is it A, Snickers, B, Milky Way, C, Starburst, or D, Laffy Taffy? Mr. Rogers likes all those kinds of candies. And now here's Meg with a look at what's going on around Iowa.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we have I asked Hercules to ask Zeus what Zeus decided the weather was going to be for here in Iowa, and I'll tell you what it is after this break.
Fixed.
Welcome back to Size Eyes in Disguise. My name is Megara, but my friends call me Meg, or at least they would if I had any friends. Anyway, Zeus said that today Ames was going to get maybe a few showers, especially up north by Fort Dodge and in Carroll. A lot more rain in Cedar Rapids and in Davenport. So, don't go flying on your Pegasus for tonight because you'll probably get wet. It's going to be cloudy, mostly sunny tomorrow, so that'll be some good news. And temperatures all across, the Midwest? 54 degrees in North Platte, 52 in Sioux Falls, 54 in Kansas City, and 49 in Minneapolis. I got to tell you, it is a lot warmer in Greece than it is here in the United States. 52 degrees in Creston, 50 in Mason City, 56 in Ottumwa. Your winds are coming out of the north at 11 miles per hour in Carroll, 10 in Spencer, 7 in Sioux City, and 13 in Council Bluffs. Now, over the next few hours, Ames, still you're going to have those clouds, and that's going to continue pretty much overnight, and then at 8:30 tomorrow morning, which you know is not going to be what it is in Greece. It'll be a lot later. It'll be clear. Carroll will be a little cloudy, and in Creston as well. Then Zeus gets a little annoyed for the rest of the day because you're going to see some more clouds popping up, especially in central Iowa. But as the day goes on, it looks like it'll be a clear evening for you on Halloween. So trick-or-treating, I think that's what you guys do on Halloween. It'll be fun. You go get out your treats. Though you might want to watch out for Hades' henchmen because they love to like trick people. And if you have like a holiday where people go and ask for tricks or treats, they will be there. So be careful. They really stink. Then for the rest of Thursday, after you like gorge yourself on all that candy, it's going to be clear in Iowa, so that'll be good. And tomorrow, now forgive me if these names are weird, because like ancient Greece and current day Iowa, a lot different. Independence is 60 degrees. Waterloo, like does Poseidon live in like Waterloo? Does he vacation there? 58 degrees there. Hampton 58. Eldora 60 degrees. Washington, who's that? Why would you name your city Washington? Ottumwa, 60 degrees. Why can't you have simple names like Athens? That would make this a lot easier. 60 degrees in Toledo. Then as we head into the rest of Iowa, Missouri Valley, 61 degrees, 60 degrees in Council Bluffs, 59 degrees in Bedford. Then up to the north, 59 degrees in Sioux Rapids. That's kind of a fun name too. 59 degrees in Cherokee and 61 degrees in Sioux City. Now, as you see, is this this obelisk? That's kind of weird. I haven't seen one with a clock on it before. It'll be mostly spooky tonight. 39 degrees. Winds coming out of the north-northwest, 7 to 11 miles per hour. Looks like the clouds clear up for tomorrow. 58 degrees and partly sunny. I'm probably gonna want to wear something else tomorrow because I'd be a little cold. Mostly sunny and winds coming out of the west-northwest at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Now, as we look at for the next week, tomorrow, cloudy for Halloween, 60 degrees. Pretty similar on Thursday. Zeus must, be having he's lazy. He's not giving you much of a different temperature change. 54 degrees on Friday, 51 degrees on Saturday, and Sunday too. Man, Zeus is really not being very diverse with his temperatures. And then looks like it'll be rainy on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday too. So yeah, Pegasus riding, probably going to want to do that tomorrow instead of the beginning of next week.
Well, thank you, Meg. Now let's take another look at our trivia question for tonight. What is the most popular candy for trick-or-treaters? Is it A, Snickers, B, Milky Way, C, Starburst, or D, Laffy Taffy? And, well, guys, what do you think? Mr. Rogers likes all those candies. This was my question.
Yeah.
But
I love trivia questions. It gets me so excited, But anyway.
What is a Snickers bar? Like,
Well,
does it make you laugh? Does Hades make that?
I hope not. Snickers, that gives us a lot of protein. I always tell my players, eat a lot of Snicker bars to get that peanuts
So
in.
tell me about this baseball game. Is it like is it like gladiators? Like, do you go out and hit each other with the bats? Like,
Well, as time goes on, there's going to be a lot more, contact involved. Some dirty plays, especially for the people down in St. Louis.
Oh.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers is a fan of baseball, but he doesn't like this guy over here because he keeps talking about dirty plays.
Anyway, what's the question?
Well, I would like to see my question. Somebody, please. Mr. Rogers is getting a little irritated not seeing his question.
Don't make Mr. Rogers mad.
Well, there's the answer. It was A, guys.
Hercules must eat Snickers all the time because he cannot stop laughing sometimes, and I do not know what that guy is doing.
Hercules on steroids?
Do people do all the gods like Milky Ways? Since it's represented the galaxy and the universe. Since you're up among the stars, right?
Yeah, I bet probably Athena or Artemis probably likes Milky Way. She's the goddess of the hunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She probably likes I bet all of her hunters go out and eat Milky Ways all the time.
Well, I know all my TV. Hey, get behind me. This is not working.
Wow. Did Zeus send you? You're wearing a big sun on your tummy.
I hear a couple of my neighbors just decided to join the show, and now they're messing with my hair, which I don't like. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood is coming to an end, and that concludes tonight's show. And please be sure to like us on Facebook, and you can always find our show on Size Eyes under Size Eyes on the Skies on YouTube, and like our Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We'll see you on Thursday, and have a happy Halloween, kids out there.
We'll see you in February for spring training as well.